Risk of raid in a nutshell. Crash land on random planet, kill native wildlife for money, use money to open scattered chests that are randomly there, collect items from chests, activate the teleporter, kill the biggest endangered wildlife, go through the teleporter, teleport to another part of the world, rinse, repeat until stage 5, choose to literally reset the timeline or progress to lunar moon, arrive at lunar moon, kill native wildlife while charging random pillars, get catapulted into big sky arena, shoot big rock guy, shoot big rock guy's pets, shoot rock guy again, rock guy commits thievery, kill rock guy, give devious backshots, leave, charge escape ship, go home, repeat. Welcome to Risk of Rain 2, a game with no relation to the weather and in fact is a game dedicated to making your life a living hell.
No, what?
We begin having crash landed on Petrichor 5, an alien planet whose local fauna want nothing more than to eat our lovely little asses and kill us. So to reenact George Washington's American Revolution, we slaughter the natives for gold and then use their blood to open chests which contain an obscure array of items such as crowbars, wax quails, and we collect these items, which usually have some interesting gimmick to them, and once we've opened all the chests, tri-shops, shrines of chance, and equipment barrels, which give us a selection of active effect items that can range from Molotov cocktails to recyclers and teddy bears, we can head on over to this thing, a teleporter, which allows us to travel between regions of the planet and progressing us to the next stage. So let's start it. Oh, I forget to mention that starting the teleporter spawns a big boss that you have to defeat, which can either be a massive stone golem guardian or a floating jellyfish. The jellyfish is more dangerous, by the way. Once we defeat the boss and collect the item it drops to reward us with, we can charge the teleporter, and activating it takes us to stage 2. Once we arrive here, we have to repeat the whole process. Again. Hooray. Congrats, you've made it to stage 5. Now, while you may have noticed across your runs that each of the 4 stages are different variants of each. For example, stage 2 can either be a Aphelion Sanctuary, Abandoned Aqueduct, or Wetland Aspect. Stage 5 is always Sky Meadow. This is the first stage where something is different. Instead of a regular teleporter, we are introduced to the Primordial Teleporter. Here, we can choose to continue on to the final stage or literally reset the entire timeline. If we choose to reset the timeline, we loop back to stage 1 with all our items and get to go through all of the stages again to collect these items and get more for the final boss. Or we could just, be an actual gamer and just head straight for the final boss now. You best decide quick though, because you might have noticed that the difficulty of the game has been increasing ever since you started the run. This doesn't stop. The enemies scale infinitely. Well, until level 99 at least. This ticking difficulty means that you have to be wary about how long you spend on each stage. Some of you who've played Risk of Rain 2 might have heard of the 5-minute rule. This rule is dog shit. You should spend as much time as you need to fully loot it, because items in this game scale you way better than enemies. Now that we've finished the teleporter, welcome to the lunar moon. This moon is a seemingly beautiful landscape, but make no mistake, every enemy here makes me want to kill myself, especially these guys. To get to Mithrix, we first need to charge 4 lunar pillars. These lunar pillars all have some weird gimmick, like pushing you around, using your health to charge, or losing charge when you're not in the circle. Once you charge all 4 of the pillars, this catapult elevator thing turns on, which you can ride up to the final arena, where you'll find Mithrix waiting for you.
I don't have safer spaces, I have no movement. Start meeting. I did not know that it went up the ramp. That's such kappa. Oh no! Okay, that's stage 1 gone.
The Mithrix fight is definitely not easy. If you're new to the game, he can definitely provide a difficult challenge. His hammer slam and pizza attacks can really end your run, just like that. So, naturally, because Mithrix is a very difficult boss, we die. Many, many times. Fuck. Guess it's time to go again. So why did we lose? Well, who knows? Maybe it's because we had bad item RNG. Maybe we got unlucky with our printers and scrappers, because it's never my fault I lost. Not that my positioning is bad. Not that my aim was bad. But it was clearly because Mithrix is just super high. So what can we do to improve our run? Well, Risk of Rain 2 is an inherently RNG based game, but there are a bunch of macro tips you'll learn as you play to reduce the effect RNG has on your run and achieve better runs overall. Throughout your Risk of Rain experience, you'll encounter scrappers and printers. Printers are amazing. They take a random item of the same rarity and print out their respective item. They would be very good, except, well, you can't control what item they take, so they could either take, say, a roll of pennies, or an entire crowbar. That's where the scrapper comes in. This is a literal godsend when it comes to this game because you can choose what items to scrap, and guess what? Scrappers always use first-in printers. So with the scrapper, you can choose what you don't want, save that scrap, and then use it when you finally find a good printer. Ideally. But sometimes a good printer doesn't spawn, and, well, those runs are just so Jova. Throughout your journey, you'll find other things too. Broken drones and turrets, blood shrines, which remove a percentage of your health for gold, the golden shrine, which takes you to an alternate dimension, lunar pods, which drop lunar items, which are of questionable quality, nude altars, which can take you to the lizard realm, adaptive chests, which let you pick an item from a loot pool, and finally, the void cradles and potentials. These create void items, an addition in the Survivors of the Void DLC, which are, generally, really strong. Void cradles and potentials are like shrines of blood, each taking 50% of your health, and in the case of void cradles, spawning a bunch of void bugs, which suck, and drop one of the 14 void items, which are all really strong, like Safer Spaces, Polyute, Voids and Flame, Weeping Fingers, and wait, no, this one sucks. The void potentials let you pick between one of 3 white or common items. Oh yeah, item rarities. So we've got white, green, red, yellow, purple, and orange items. Equipment items don't drop out of normal chests, and can only drop out of Shrines of Chance or equipment barrels. These can be pretty good and are active items ranging from cleansing all debuffs to turning you into a draconic egg. Crazy. Oh, where was I? Yes, void items. These are all pretty strong and they corrupt all non-void counterparts. So for example, if you pick up a Safer Spaces, it will turn every tougher times into more Safer Spaces. This corruption is usually pretty good, and it's only really bad when you don't want to lose a specific item, like your Kajaro and Runald bands. Oh, I hate this item. Anyway, these extra interactables make Risk of Rain 2 pretty difficult to optimize a proper run, but now that we've got a better idea of how to get better items and improve your runs, let's head back in.
Okay, I have plum crab. Oh my god! Yes!
After beating Mithrix for the first time, you'll notice that you've unlocked a new character, Captain, unlocked for beating the final boss. Or you might have unlocked Multi because, you suck and have died enough times to not instantly finish this game. Ha 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 ha. This is where the brunt of Risk of Rain comes in. The characters, achievements, and alternate game modes. There are a total of 13 survivors in this game, and each are unlocked differently. Commando and Huntress, the base survivors. Bandit, unlocked by beating stage 3. Multi, unlocked by beating the first boss 5 times. NG, beating 30 stages. Artificer, spending 10 lunar coins to the lizard guy. Mercenary, obliterating on Monsoon. Rex, bringing a fuel cell to a broken Rex. Loader, killing the alloy warship unit. Acrid, finishing the Void Fields. Railgunner, unlocked in the DLC. Captain, unlocked by killing Mithrix. And Void Fiend, unlocked by beating level 50 in the Simulacron. While this might seem like a lot of replayable content, each character also has a set of alternate skills which are unlocked by completing certain character-specific achievements. which I'm not going to run through, and a skin for beating the game on Monsoon. So there's a lot of replayability just for unlocking every character fully. To add to this, not every item is available in the chest loot pool to start with. There are a total of 120 challenges in this game, so have fun trying to complete them all. Phew! I think that's everything you need to know about Risk of Rain 2 to get into it. Honestly, this is one of my favorite games ever, and I've really enjoyed my time in it. I think I've covered everything except what each item does and what to build on each character, and no!